What's up, everyone? It's Curtis YZ, and today we're going to go over some video game musical themes. The Curtis YZ channel. Starting off with the most classic game of them all, in my opinion. My very biased opinion. Because I love this game so much, just gonna play a little snippet. Alright, that should be enough. What does that music say? Well, I was thinking about it, and I think the music actually answered a question that occasionally popped in my head every now and then whenever I thought about this game's title, Day of Defeat. I always thought, what a strange title. Shouldn't it be Day of Victory? Shouldn't it be Day of Victoriousness? Something? Why defeat? Then it got to me with the music once I was listening to it. The thought popped in my head again. Day of Defeat. And I've thought about it several times. Defeat obviously means you've been defeated. It's not a victory. It's the opposite of victory. The music itself is very dark. Tonally makes you feel like it's a tough battle. Digging a little deeper, by analyzing the song, I realized that Day of Defeat, the title, is supposed to let you know this is a tough game. And the music also is proof of that. It's a very dark tone. Like I said, it sounds like a very tough battle. A bloody war. And I just think that's awesome that Day of Defeat had the balls to be like, no, you're not gonna have a good time playing this. This is tough. But obviously I had a good time playing it. I just like that aspect of it. I've been wondering it for years, and I think I finally just figured out the answer. I could be wrong, but to me that totally makes sense. I love the trumpets. I love all the sounds of the music are very iconic. For me, it is one of the first games that gave me that sense of World War theater music. It sets the tone. This kind of music really works with European theater and generally just military-esque. The trumpets, the horns, kind of traditional military fashion. So I always loved that they made it very military-esque and movie-esque sounding. We're gonna move on, not to Battlefield 3, Battlefield 1942. I just played you a little snippet, but that is, in itself, the main course of the theme of Battlefield. That trumpety, pulsating like trumpet. I always found it aesthetically pleasing in the sense that the theme song kind of reminded me of Terminator's theme song. Very similar. But in this sense, it's war-related like and just very traditional sounding, just like Day of Defeat. I give Battlefield credit, however, and this is why I have Battlefield 3 behind it, because it is the next topic. When it came to Battlefield 3, it took me a minute to discover it, but let's take a quick listen to their theme. So as you can hear, they've adapted the original and modernized it, made it this whole new style, and I just really admire. What I'm saying is a lot of times these theme songs really give you that extra polish. The game really just stands out because of that theme song. And I found Battlefield 3 in particular pretty good. I actually like it better than Battlefield 4 because a lot of details like the magazine would drop and hit the ground and stay on the ground. In Battlefield 4 it would just drop and disappear immediately. Little things like that I noticed that Battlefield 3 had that 4 did not. But I still liked 4, I just thought 3 was a little bit better technically. And I also loved the map glitch. Moving on to another one, Battlefield 1 carried on that tradition but added even more songs and themes, and I really enjoyed that about it. Extremely epic. Really enjoyed their theme song selection. I did enjoy it cinematically. It was like a masterpiece. But Battlefield 1 also did a great job. But strip all that away, and you have one of the best franchises you may or may not have ever heard of, Insurgency. On January 22nd of 2014, Insurgency, a multiplayer tactical first-person shooter video game developed and published by New World Interactive. 2014, Insurgency comes out, and they have, I think, 5 songs. There's a preparation song and 4 menu songs. Yeah, they are incredible. I love all of them. Sandstorm hold up to the original when it comes to sound and thematic exuberance, if that makes any sense. No, it doesn't. But that's not a big issue for me because Insurgency, the 2014 one, came out with 6 incredible theme songs that any one of them could have just been in there and I would have been impressed. But no, whenever I got out of school and I was pumped to play a video game, load up Insurgency, we got that epic music. I'm not gonna lie, there were times where I'm like, man, this music is just good. And I would just sit there and listen. I'd be like, man, I gotta play though. This game is good too. I gotta play. This music is incredible. I wanna listen to this menu music. So I actually did end up going into the files and taking that menu music out because it's just epic. And what I love about it is that it reminds me of a lot of the music from Black Hawk Down. Also a mix of that Middle Eastern vibe, exotic kind of instrumentals because of that, combined with that military, but not really military in the sense of traditional 1942 and Day of Defeat sense, more like the modern military, how the army has all those commercials and they usually have some cool rock music. They do that to an incredible effect. I love the guitars in that, and then they also do this effect that sounds like a radio, like clicking, like the sound of like a radio, and it is incredible. I just love that effect. They have that effect in almost every song, and it's just one of those things that sound like bits of the game as music, and it's just phenomenal. I love that about Insurgency. So, do I care that the next one, it still has good music and atmosphere, but the songs that were produced for Insurgency 2014 were phenomenal. Done by composer Rich Douglas, so I did a little bit of digging, just wanted to know who it was. Here at richdouglas.net, we have a list of his music. Right there is Insurgency, and next to it, Day of Infamy. Here you go. Here's a list of some of his work, and I'm sure you recognize some of these. So I guess he did work with the sound effects, it looks like, maybe here. So he did some sort of work on Duke Nukem 3D Stalker, Tomb Raider, Myst, Turok, 007, GoldenEye, Perfect Dark, Zelda. It says here licensed music. He had done some rather well-known things. Here's some more credits for you. Did a lot of work. Modern Warfare. Fan film. What the?
Hi, this is part 2 from Making of the Frozen Crossing series.
Of Modern Warfare.
Part 2.
Whenever I'm doing like working or whatever, that's the kind of time I like to listen to this music. Is just the kind of like a workout music style. You don't have to think about what the music is, just an epic, keeps you amped up music. Just to wrap it up, it's pretty much all I had to say, I guess. Insurgency is still prevalent, still the best tactical shooter in my opinion, but I just wanted to give credit to the music that they have designed that's still incredible to me today. I absolutely love it. It's just so epic and just has these really great breaks. So, thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this content, then smash that like. Consider subscribing to become a member of the Curtis YZ Subscribers Group of People Club for adults. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take it easy.